Slides here are just other examples of brochures and handouts that have been produced by us and our partners in this project. So thank you very much for your time. We really appreciate it, and we're open to any questions.
Commissioner Sutton.
Thank you both for a really interesting presentation, and I want to commend you for your progressive program here. We are acutely aware of this issue. In fact, I personally have been involved in what is a nationwide transition to non-toxic ammunition that's going on over the past, it has been going on for 20 years. I have the scar tissue to prove just how controversial the issue is, starting with the transition to non-lead ammunition for waterfowl hunting at the federal level, and now in California, the transition to non-lead, non-toxic ammunition for hunting of other species, first in condor habitat and then beyond. There is, as you know, a huge resistance in the gun lobby and the hunting community, and I'm fascinated by your program to begin the process of education that is going to be necessary, whether we take regulatory action or not. And I think this is, you know, what's interesting to me in California is some of the most progressive programs we're seeing have been on private lands, tribal lands, federal lands. The state, it's unfortunate, in my opinion, that the state is really playing catch-up here, and that other entities are taking the lead. My opinion has always been that we should take the lead in this and not wait for our partners to do so, or at least take the lead along with other entities like the tribe. But we stand to learn a lot from your experience, so I hope you'll come back to us from time to time and give us an update on your progress.
Commissioner Bayless.
Yeah, I second. Thank you very much for a great presentation. And the theme, Hunters and Stewards, is a great theme I hope we embrace. And you went quickly to the lead issue, which is important, but Sankey, we've spoke about this. We need some data. And so I'd like to see some charts of because all metals can have problems. And so we could get some chart which ranks the metals and why lead is worse than others, and get good science and data to drive what Mike is getting at. So.
Just in all fairness, Commissioner Bayless, this commission, prior to your being a part of it, has been through this entire thing over and over and over again for several years. It was misrepresented to this commission what this report was going to be today, or we could have asked them to shorten it a lot, because we've been there and done all this stuff, and a lot of the science that was referred to in this has been refuted, and so when we get into this issue as a commission for the rest of the state, the tribe, they can do what they want to do. They're a sovereign nation in their own place. But it's a bigger issue than what it was made out to be here. So hopefully we got this coming up down the road and part of our agenda, and we'll address it then.
Mr. President, just one other comment. Some of your slides showed that the habitat that you're interested in extends into Oregon. One suggestion that you might want to consider is that Oregon's Fish and Wildlife Commission is also interested in this topic. You might want to make a similar presentation to them. A good friend of mine from Medford is on the Oregon Fish and Wildlife Commission, and I know he would be interested in this. So I know that your tribal lands don't include Oregon, but the habitat, the Forest Service lands do. So, and if you're going to introduce condors back into Northern California, some of them are going to end up in Oregon, and you want to make sure that it would be ideal that the entire habitat would be covered by this program. So